right. Shalom. All praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to all sincere occupants on four corners of the earth, pushing this truth in all sincerity and keeping it real. And Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua. All right, we Hebrew Israelites, we come out here week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America according to the Bible. All right. Now we're in the times where, like, we're in the times of the mark of the beast right now, man. But you people still walking around here, blind.
Yeah, a lot of them don't even know who the mark of the beast is. I mean, that's like what the mark of the beast is.
Yeah, it can. And most of you people, like the brother just said, don't even know what the mark of the beast is, man. All right, so we going to bring it out for you today. We going to start out with it because they have a company in Wisconsin, which is the first company in America to issue this chip right here. They issuing it freely. They said it costs about $300 to insert into the employees. All right, which they're saying if you get this chip right here, you'll be able to come in the building. When you go on break, you'll be able to scan your hand and get some chips and snacks like that. You don't have to use a traditional vendor's machine. All right. And this is the same mark that the scriptures tell you not to get. But now they're introducing it to you at your job. So if you don't get this chip at the job, sooner or later you're not going to be able to work, man.
It's just like how before they used to have like paper checks and all that stuff, right. And then they made it like mandatory, in increments, like you had to get direct deposit.
Right. There's a lot of jobs nowadays, you don't even get, like the brother said, you don't even get a paper check. It's all direct deposit, or if it ain't direct deposit to your bank, they have a card they give you. So and now they're getting to this point right here, man. Which we already to that point, man. It's just a matter of time before they start forcing it on the public, man. Cause you got a lot of people talking about, oh, I ain't completely sold yet. Oh, I'm not taking this mark. But they're gonna make this so popular because you niggas and the people in this country, you love technology, man. And Esau knows that, man. The international bankers, the ones that's behind this mark right here, they know that you love our technology. So what they gonna do, man? Bring it out. Oh, you can do this. You can get in the building. You can pay with no money. And I even seen a dumbass Jake I used to work with, and he got hype over the septic key cards, man. Because like you used to have to take out your TransPass or whatever it was and swipe it or put tokens into the machine, and then it would you can go through. So he used to put it in his back pocket, this septic key card, and sit on the thing, and the door open for him. Like, what the hell is wrong? It's like, that's some weirdo shit anyway. But that's how hype our people are for technology, man. Which the mark of the beast is in America right now, man. All right, and soon after this mark, World War III is coming right after that, man. To bring the destruction of this place. And this is one major prophecy that we've been talking about for years, man. And from the elders and apostles all the way down, man.
So, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, and he caused of all, both small and great.
Small and great. So from the top dog of America, and not even just America, man, all around the world, man, because they've been doing this in Australia for years, man. And as a matter of fact, if you watch that video, it's talking about Wisconsin, the first company in America that would do it, And also before that, they even had a little town where they did a test run on this about 5 years ago, I believe, when they chipped the people up. but this company, which is the first company in America to issue the chip for you, you know, they said that they got that idea from Australia. So Australia's been doing this for years, man. So it says small and great. So from the peasant all the way to the bums on the street, man. All right, to the bums on the street, all the way to the highest guy in corporate America, so to speak.
It says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
That's right, rich and poor, free and bond, man. All right, so it don't matter about your financial status in this country. You all gonna have to take this mark, this RFID microchip, which is already in America, which Wisconsin, they have a company in Wisconsin, is the first company to implement this. So the rest of you people are gonna have to follow, and the rest of these companies are gonna follow suit. All right, so you walking past looking at this sign like it doesn't apply to you, when it does. All right, and then you're gonna remember this day once your job comes to you and be like, you know what? We're gonna have to give you this RFID microchip to keep up with the times, and it's gonna be no more direct deposit. Everything's going on the chip. Then you niggas gonna think about the day, man. Boy,
It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
That's right. So the word right there, the word mark right there is karagma. In the Greek, it's karagma, which means to make an incision, a cut. All right. So how do they implement this chip? They usually use tattoo artists, man, and they have their little cutting the piercing or the needle, cutting the piercing, and they stick it in there and put it and implement it in your hand, man. Just like you was getting a piercing, like the brother said.
Yeah, like you know how you would go in, like, you know, and get your ear pierced and all that. Like that's how they're gonna make the RFID chip. Like it's quick and easy and simple.
Cause it's the latest fashion, you know. And I forgot who I was talking to, man. But the way they're going to promote this thing, like I said, in technology, man. Like when you first got the who was it, man? The Sprint, I believe it was Sprint. Or one of them, Sprint. They got the watch where you could talk and you could pick up the phone and text and all that on the watch, looking like a series of Star Trek, man. You know. But now that's here. So this technology right here is here too, man. It's literally here in America, man. So America, we've been telling you that America's downfall is coming, man. All right, America's downfall is coming. Now they about to have they really want a cashless society, man. All right, a one world money. All right, and taking this RFID microchip, you're pledging allegiance to the so-called white man being your lord, your master. And then also, like it says, in your right hand or your forehead, Apostle Tahar had put up a video with this guy. I forgot the guy's name, but he said he might be a Jacob. You know, he looks like an Edomite. He was like he's like the next implementation is going to be of the brain, which that's the mark in your forehead, a chip. All right, and they said they're connected to your brain. They'll try to connect it to like a major computer. And matter of fact, that makes perfect sense because they also have the technology where it's a phone. I was watching on the news, and instead of taking out your phone and physically typing, with texting somebody or calling somebody, all you have to do is be able to think it, and your phone to connect right onto that, or whatever you think, your phone to text. And they was making jokes about that. I'm like, God damn, like that's crazy, you know. So obviously you will have to have a chip implanted in your head, you know, to certain your brain waves. They connect the chip there, and that's how that would work, because it would connect to a satellite, which they have, and everybody would have to connect to that satellite, you know. And matter of fact, it's even dudes right now with that chip in their brain, man. Because who would start with first? The super rich. Like the basketball players. LeBron James, I guarantee that nigga got it already, man. Jay-Z's, dudes like that, they already got it. Your Puff Daddies, you know, your Little Waynes, dudes like that, man. Because matter of fact, I don't even go and promote it like this, but it's like a little weird mark I've been seeing on the back of these dudes' head. Like they had to actually, like a surgical line or whatever. You know, when they get their little haircuts and shit. But that would be the mark in your forehead. And what's that, a chip, man? Because how in the world would you be able to look at a phone and make it text what you thinking without a chip being in your brain, man? To connect with that phone. Go ahead,
It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark. The mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
That's right. So you won't be able to buy or sell. Alright? So if you're not able to buy or sell, that means you don't have no money, you're not working. And you ain't even gonna be able to work. Because you ain't even gonna be able to get in the building, man. In the same way they put these scenarios in movies, man. Where they had do like Enemy of the State. This one dude, he was off the grid. They hit Will Smith with so many chips and everything he had. They knew exactly where he was at, what he was doing. And they also telling you, like if you get this chip, they're not gonna be able to, it's not a GPS tracking device. That's a lie right there, man. That's why the scriptures tell you never trust our enemy, man. Because as iron rusted, so is his wickedness, man. So if they're telling you it's not a GPS tracking device in it, best believe it's a GPS tracking device in it. And it's connected to your bank accounts. Because that's going to be the new money. That's how you're going to get paid, man. And this goes way back to the Obama administration. When he was talking about chip in and making certain in your windows of the chip. Everything he was talking about was chip this, chip that. So right now you have the RFID microchip here, which have been here, and it's a lot of people in this society now that's chipped and don't even know it. And I'm gonna start talking about damn nigga women, man. When you go to when you have a baby now, you know, that's why it says woe to them to give sucking them days too, man. Because when a woman has a baby now, they tell them they're going to put them on a birth control, which a lot of these nigga women is on welfare insurance anyway. So that's what's paying for it. And not even just them, like, you got nigga women with a couple dollars too, man. All right? But the first thing that they're going to promote to the women is, oh, put this chip in your arm and you won't have to have babies for a certain, like 10 years. Or however long you want it to be. Which that's your medical records is on that chip. When it says the number of his name, that number is 666, man. Because that number is on the RFID microchip, you have it's the barcode. Which on a lot of these it's no numbers in the middle, but we know it's 666, man. But they give you a whole bunch of numbers in between. Why? Because they devils, man. They try to throw you off. But we not ignorant to Satan's devices, man.
It says here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast,
right.
For it is the number of a man,
right.
And his number is 666.
That's right, 666, man. 666. That's why they try to place it real cunningly on here. Then they put it inside of the RFID microchip, which they say it's about as small or a little bit bigger than a grain of rice. And if you scanning something, guess what it has to have on it? It has to have a barcode. So that's the number of man right there. Because everything Esau does, he does for his own vain glory, man. And that's to uplift himself. So that's what the RFID chip is, the mark of the beast.
I can read. It is Revelation 14:9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High.
That's right, man. So these are the consequences for taking that RFID microchip, man. All right? You're going to drink of the... Salak, do that one more time. You're going to drink of the wrath of the...
It is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
That's right. So that's your reward for taking it. All right. You're going to get fire and brimstone. You're going to be tormented. We're talking about right here. After once World War III sparks off, the thermonuclear missiles, man, the IBCM missiles. All right. That's what I said. Right? ICBM missiles. All right. So that's going to be a punishment, right? It's just going to be poured out without mixture. So that's just like it's going to be strong, man. If you had a drink, you know, which a lot of like these women like to go get mixed drinks, you know.
You know, it's not going to be watered down. You're going to get, you know, 100%
no
fire.
chasing. And not just that, man. No, read that top part one more time.
So Revelation 14:9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark.
That's right. Now, any man worship the beast in his image. So getting the RFID microchip is saying that you present allegiance to the so-called white man. So that's you worshiping, because you're not turning your back on the system. Also, worshiping this right here, thinking that this guy, Cesare the Borgia, is going to save you. That's worshiping in his image, man. Why? Because he put himself up to be like Yahweh Shah, man. All right? He put himself up to be Yahweh Shah. That's his image right there. All right? So you're worshiping that. You're worshiping his system. Everything that they can do for you, man. All right? So if you do these things and receive his mark, which the mark is already here. So that's saying like you don't have no faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah if you take this mark, because they tell you that you're not going to be able to buy or sell. But yeah, to you people, that's very scary, man. Because you got a lot of people that have children, and they're going to want to. They're going to take it just on the strength of their children, man. Like, oh man, my daughter can't eat. I can't buy my daughter Pampers.
Yeah, I mean, just like how you got people that you know, like people that'll sell drugs and shit like that when they know it's wrong, or prostitute themselves or whatever, just to feed their children.
That's right, man.
It's like the same, you know, mentality people are gonna have in those days.
That's right. And then, well, these days, you know, because these days are here, man. And now, since they announced that RFID microchip, man, which is one of the major prophecies that we've been talking about for years, man. GMS and other brothers that teach the same doctrine. I've been teaching that for years, man. And Apostle Tahar said they've been teaching it since they first came on YouTube about 10 years ago, man. 2017, man. That's about 10 years ago, man. You know? So I hate when niggas do that, man. Ride by waving and some shit. we're a spectacle, man. Well, we are a spectacle right now. But yeah, man. So this been for over 10 years. Well, 10 years, man. That they've been talking about this, before. Well, once they came on YouTube, and even just me coming up as a kid reading the scriptures, you hear about the mark of the beast. And I remember when Obama first got in the office and everything, and they did a thing called the Obama Deception, and there was a yeah, cut.
Yeah, because I remember, one time I was going to work. Oh yeah, I woke up and somebody put the fucking pistol at everybody's car in my apartment.
Wow, that's crazy. And matter of fact, the dude brought it to me in my house, man. And I turned that joint on. I'm like, oh snap! Like this is real. And then when I saw the with the Obamacare, the healthcare, I'm like, damn, they got the chip in there. I was like, yo, that's the mark of the beast. And then everybody was saying when Obama first came out, like, yo, he's the Antichrist. But y'all, that's before I came to the truth, so that's the first thing I thought. I'm like, yo, this dude wicked as hell, man. But it's more than one Antichrist, man. He's just one of them. He's tied up in the system of that, man. You know? But getting back to the chip, man. Like, you people talk about, oh, you're not going to take it, like the brother made a perfect example, man. You know? Like niggas sell drugs knowing that it's wrong, but like they be like, yo, I gotta eat. My family gotta eat. That's the same mentality that you're going to be in once they start. Well, first of all, before it even gets there, when they introduce it, and it's going to be the latest technology, you niggas are going to rush to it, man. They're going to run out of RFID chips. Because I sent the brother a video earlier, and I was just going over it. It's a thing with your social security number, where it's the Treasury, TDP, the Treasury Direct, but it's money using your social security number. If you turn your social security card on the back, they have a letter with a red letter with numbers to follow it. That's an account number. Or it might be a black letter with the black letters to follow it. Alright? Now that number right there in the letter, that's your account number. So this account that's established for you at birth, man. When you're born into the society and you get a birth certificate and you get a social security number and a social security card, that's your bank account. That's your personal bank account right there, man. But they don't tell you about that. All right, so you're being played in America, man. Treasury Direct account. Oh, TDA. It's called a TDA, a Treasury Direct account. All right. It says in your Treasury Direct account, you can purchase and hold Treasury bills, notes, bonds, floating rate notes, Treasury inflation protected securities, tips, and saving bonds. And it's available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, man. And that's what every person in America has right to this day, right now, man. A TDA, which is a Treasury Deposit Account, man. A Treasury Direct Account. Look that up, man. And how do you access that? You use your Social Security number. And it's a video I sent the brother, man. They probably gonna take that video down, but people been knowing about this for years now. Now, like, the American skirt being lifted up, so it's really nothing that America can keep a secret anymore. But now that you got that money, they'll probably take that money that you have and be like, yo, buddy, you know what? You get this RFID microchip. You know it comes with a bonus. They ain't gonna send them $300,000. They might be like, yo, it's $5,000. Or you don't even gotta go that much with a nigga, man. We'll give you $1,000 to take this chip. Oh shit, I'm gonna go pay some bills, give my kids something, go out to dinner. Yeah, oh, the new Jordans just came out. I'm gonna go get them. Not knowing that they just played you again, man. That's all America does is play. Use trickery, man. For you, and then they give you that shit. And once you take that shit, man, you're done. It's no more. It's no more grace, mercy, none of that, man. It's destruction after that, man. You take this RFID microchip, and you surely gonna die, man. All right, thus saith the Bible, and it's already here, man. Which they presented at your jobs now, man. That's how slick Esau is. They like to go for the dope, the juggler. So they're gonna cut off your money supply. But you got niggas every day talking about, oh, I'm so blessed to have a job. Nigga, you not blessed, you curse. You're not living the way the Rothschilds and Rockefellers is living, man. The way you Israelites are intended to live and better. So they know that the Rothschilds and the elites of this society know that this chip is theirs, was their man, so it's their number on it, the international bankers, and they know that they're going into slavery. They know that America's going to be destroyed. They know that they're coming out of power. So what they do, they have but a short time. So them being in power 500 years, that's a half a day, man. And the Ozzy Yahweh Bar Shemi Awashad, man. That's why the Lord tells us it's a light affliction, man.